I'm here to review this album by Kanye West called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This is a recent album, one of his recent classic albums. It starts off with Dark Fantasy, where he's talking about the fame and what he fantasizes about and the bad parts of the fame and how he's made a lot of mistakes and getting into certain situations. He opens up about his personal life on this track, some of the trials and tribulations, like some of the stuff he's gone through with the VMAs and everything else, and the controversies he went through, and he really opens up well on this track. Then it goes into Gorgeous, which is another great song, and again, personal track, storytelling on point. Got Rake 1, drops a real good verse on there, great track there. Then we have Power, which is basically about people having power over other people. He talks about how the power can shift with music, culture, celebrity fame and politicians, and he kind of relates everything to do with power together. He talks about other stuff like picking up girls and stuff like that as well, being a celebrity and having designer clothes. Then we have track 4, which is All of the Lights. Great song, good pop song. Again, gets him personal about some of the domestic issues he's had in his life. Getting arrested, I think at one point he did, and talked about that on the track. And then we have The Monster, which is a braggadocious street rap song about being a monster in the public eyes, etc. And he's got verses from other people going in venomously like a monster sort of thing. Great track. Then we have So Applied, which is about really just another braggadocious one with more sexual lyrics during the song as well on that track. Then we have Devil in a Dress. Basically, I can see two sides what the song's about. There's one where it could be about is being with a woman that's satanic, who's trying to lead him astray from his godly roots and Christian values and convert him into her way of life. But then there's that film called Runaway, which kind of might make it be about him dating a phoenix sort of thing, and the symbolism of the phoenix, which I'll get into later on. And it has Rick Ross on there, great song. Then we have a song I want to talk about is Runaway, brilliant song. Really talks about how a lot of people see him as a scumbag and asshole, and he's doing a toast to that, really sort of thing. Quite a cheeky song in that sense, but he's really opening up. He talks about how some people see him as misogynistic, some of his lyrics, etc. And he talks about that, etc. Then we have the song Hell of a Life, great track. Again, he's talking about life in general, etc. Then we have Blame Game, which is basically when a relationship goes wrong, they both blame each other and etc. And it's about playing the blame game, etc. And we have Lost in the World, is basically what I was talking about with the phoenix, bird turned to stone, and that symbolism and being in love with that phoenix, which is one of the main songs played in the film Runaway, which I think